So compost heap number 3 has not warmed up at all from yesterday, so I'm wondering if there's just no green material, no nitrogen left in it at all, so maybe it just isn't gonna warm up at all anymore. I don't know. If it doesn't, then it's gonna take a long time to break down, but that's okay. Compost heap number 4 is at around 90 degrees, so at least it's a little warm. There are people working on the house next door, and they're gonna be really loud all day, so I'm probably not gonna film a whole lot out here, because the sound travels right into my backyard. So it sounds like they're in my backyard, even though they're not, they're next door. Today is Thursday, and there's still no temperature increase in compost heap number 3, so I think that there's just no nitrogen left in there, and which is okay. It just means it's gonna take forever to break down. If I can find some green material, I can throw it in, and then maybe it'll help it heat back up a little bit, but I'm not gonna be too concerned with it. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. And in the meantime, like, look for some other stuff to source to continue building up compost heap number 4, which is on its way. I actually added a good bit of stuff the other day when I cut the grass and everything. And then start building up compost heap number 5 as well, so yeah, I'm not gonna worry about this. I'm gonna let it just do whatever it wants to do. Well, I really have no idea what is wrong with these cabbages. I mean, I really don't know. But I feel pretty certain that most of them are gonna die. Most of them do not look good at all, and I don't know if maybe those leaves just died and the plant will continue to grow. That's my hope, but I really have no idea. And again, for whatever reason, these cabbages are looking fine. I mean, they don't look super healthy, but that's not, I didn't expect them to look super healthy because this soil isn't really that great, but they look better than the ones in the front over there in the compost. And I don't think it's an issue with the compost. I mean, the plants were growing so well in the compost. The only thing I can think is that, for whatever reason, those lettuce up there the cabbages up there did not like the frost, which it wasn't even a hard frost. I just am really having a hard time believing that's what the problem is. Because it was barely a frost. And cabbages are supposed to be frost hardy anyway, and these weren't affected as much. And the only other thing that I can think that's different between these and those is just the amount of water that flooded that area, and inevitably the roots of those cabbages just set in a lot of water for a good amount of time. So, but I don't know but it looked like something was damaging the leaves itself, and so if it's the roots being overwatered, would that do that to the leaves? I don't know. This lettuce back here actually looks pretty good. Again, this is not the greatest soil back here, but the lettuce is growing, so I'm gonna keep watering it. Certainly isn't growing fast, that's for sure. I'm about to put our kitchen scraps in here and some grass that my neighbor dropped off over here. I'm about to put it in here as well, but before I do that, I want to see the temperature of this. See if it's cooking. Looks like it's going to be around 90 to 100. Yeah, 90 to 100. Kitchen scraps in. Cover those up so no raccoons or anything can smell it. And then I'm going to also put the grass clippings on it. Okay, now I'm going to cover this up with some of the brown, the old grass clippings from back here in this giant pile. On second thought, maybe not. It's all like matted and caked together. And I just don't know if I want that in here. I mean, if I need a lot of brown material, then I can use it. But this stuff is just like super caked together, all matted together. It's just, I don't know. I think it'll just make this more difficult to flip in the long run. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have plenty of leaves. I could just throw leaves in here for brown material if I need to. See, leaves. Leaves might take a while to break down though. But whatever, it'll be fine. I still don't know what's going on with these cabbages. It's looking like some of them are going to die. Hopefully a few of them will live. The ones in the back here look fine, as far as I can tell. So whatever. Still don't really understand what's going on with the ones in the compost. And the lettuce back here looks good too. Yeah, I just have no idea. No idea what's going on with these cabbages. And some of the onions look like they might be dying as well. Which, that's kind of to be expected because they literally fell off of this thing. They literally fell off of this thing when it flipped over in the storm. So, probably traumatic for some of them. And so yeah, hopefully some of the onions will live too. I might need to transplant them into the bed soon.